Taylor, we're going to teach you how to use the TheraBand balls and Stave Trainer to begin to do the first strong posture exercises, because it's about posture. Your posture is how you balance your body. I'd like you to stand tall, face me. I want you to find your best tall, strong posture. And you'll notice you're engaging some different muscles right now. And there are subtle differences with muscles. And right now you're holding it tight and you're not moving and you're not breathing. And that's not what strong posture is. Strong posture is relax, just relax. But relax, maintaining that length. And the finding and strengthening the tight links, the weaknesses, that's the key to strong posture. And we use what are called must versus try cueing. You must do this, you want to try to do that. So I want you to stand as tall as you can, hold best tall, strong posture, and I want you to raise your right leg so your thigh is parallel to the ground and keep that tall, strong posture. And I want you to hold that for 5 slow breaths, standing as close, as tall as you can. Thinking long, thinking length, and you'll find that if you engage your, put it back down. Did you notice that you were having some problems holding that? There was a lot of working. And what I noticed looking at you subtly, that's what a chiropractor does, palpatorally looks at subtleness, and hopefully visually looking at subtleness. Posture assessment with a posture picture, like the Posture Zone app, is visual palpation. You're looking at the body. That's a different day. But for today, teaching you how to find and strengthen those subtle muscles is what my goal is. So we're going to peel it back, make it a little bit easier. I'd like you to step over to that right over there, and I want you to just touch the post, okay? And face me a little bit, and touch the, have it where it's like this. So let's do it like this. Actually, you know what? Let's come here. Oh, I'm sorry. That'll work. And just touch right over there. And I want you to stand really tall, and that's the must. Standing tall, and while you're standing tall, I want you to raise your left leg, but keep that standing tall, and stay standing tall. Better. And hold that, and bring your leg a little bit higher, standing tall. And that little pullback, I want you to do that, and relax and breathe. Better. And it's a subtle difference, but I want you to hold that for 5 slow breaths, standing as tall as you can, and holding that. And then keep on holding, don't let go. Slowly put it back down. Slowly, smoothly, slow. And notice, if you can you make it move smoothly? Or you're noticing a little jerkiness, where you're missing an arc of motion. The idea of strong posture exercises is finding those missing links and integrating them in how you're balancing your body, how you're aligning your body, and how you're moving your body. We use balls to begin the motion process. Have a seat on the green ball. And I'd like you to face me. And I want you to sitting tall on the ball, just trying to move the ball side to side. And that's an easy thing to do. Our goal is engaging the core, and there's 2 broad patterns you can use. You can go like this, or you can go like this. The difference is, one's making your core work, and one's sparing your core, because there's no core activity required. We want to use those same must versus try cueing to really focus the energy on the inner core and make those muscles light up and find the unused fibers that we saw when you were lifting that leg up. So because it's must versus try cueing, every posture zone, the lower extremity, the pelvis, the torso, and the head, you need to cue to behave in a systematic way. I'd like your feet to be parallel, hip distance apart, sitting on the front third of the ball, torso being tall, shoulders up, shoulders back, keep your head level, shoulders down, put your hands on your lap, and you'll find that forces you to engage other muscles. And keeping tall, now maintaining tall posture, I want you to once again move the ball left and right. And you're smiling. Why are you smiling? It's because it's a more focused motion. And the progression we're going to do is make it a bit more focused, a bit more focused. It'll look like this. So sitting tall and strong, I'd like you to move the ball to your left. Good. Move the ball backwards. Move the ball to your right. Good. Move the ball forward. To the left and stay tall. Ah. And shoulders back and down. Ah. Look backwards, right, forward, and keep on going in a circle. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And you'll notice, how many corners does a circle have?
No.
How many corners are you having right now?
Lots.
Okay, I want you to smooth those circles out. Go really focus and stay tall. And you'll find that the areas that you're really catching on may be kind of where there's something in your spine or pelvis that I'm always tight right over there. That doesn't move well. That's why chiropractic is so effective when performed with strong posture exercises, because people, just like you're experiencing now, can feel what they're doing is not moving well, and the adjustment helps them, wow, I can move better. And so keep on going in a circle. Now let's try to go the other direction. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And you'll notice that it's also erratic, but not in the same pattern, which is, again, because of the asymmetry in the way the circumduction, the pelvis is moving. Relax. When you were doing that, did you notice any muscles working that you don't usually find? Where were they? And those are especially those deep inner core muscles that you want to be finding that you haven't been. Taking that one step further in terms of helping you to not use some of the adaptive and compensatory recruitment patterns that are reflexive and instinctive. And this is a big point. Posture is how your body works from a whole motion point of view. Even though it's important to understand muscles, if you're rehabbing, you want to rehab the motion, not the muscle, and have the muscle being trained to be part of that motion pattern. So the most common compensatory pattern for moving pelvis independently of torso with the core is, instead of doing it with the core, having the legs helping out. If that's the case, the muscles that you're going to use are going to be the hip abductors. So you know anatomy, and I can tell you don't use hip abductors, and that'd be kind of hard. But if I told you to engage the reciprocal of that muscle to create a reciprocal inhibition of that recruitment, that would be a good way to take that recruiting muscle out of the kinetic chain. So what's the antagonist of the hip abductors? Give you a hint. The hip adductors, or muscles that pull your legs together. So basically, I'd like you to hold that between your knees and keep it right over there. And do that, and sitting tall and strong, shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down, hands on your lap, palms up, which again forces you to open up and maintain that. And once again, I want you to make a circle to the right. You're smiling again. What happened? It got harder. Holy smokes. Now make it round. Now go the other way. Okay, and it got harder. And I want you to do that without moving. Don't move that pad. So you want to keep that pad just where it is in space. And now make a circle to the right. Make that pad not move. Make it not move. Make it not move. And go really slow and stand tall and don't drop. And you'll keep it really, make that not move. Slow, slow, there you go, and look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Feel your pelvis. Pull your lower belly button in. Lift your pinky toe up. There you go. And slowly go the other way. 3 times, as slow as you can. Find each little notch of that circle to circumduct the deep core muscles, which means you're working both TRA as well as internal and external oblique, while you're co-contracting, stabilizing segmentally in the spine, which is what you want to do to have a strong core. Relax. What's that feel like?
It's definitely harder.
And as you focused on it, you noticed that you got stronger at moving in that direction. We call that attentional focus. And all the strong posture exercises are called motor control exercises. We're teaching you how to do accurate motor control, by focusing attention systematically on one piece at a time. TheraBand tools are great to help because, again, they're consistent, and we appreciate that consistency. And using the core requires training it towards consistent accuracy. From a rehab point of view, my book, Stand Tall, Live Longer, we talk about that. And CPAP, Certified Posture Exercise Professionals, train people to do exercises like this. We begin with a balance exercise and a motion exercise. We're going to try to do a variation of an alignment exercise right now. That's a little bit of a progression, which is balancing yourself and maintaining alignment when you're putting a bit more stress on the system. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like you to grab, and we're going to change the mechanics of your kinetic chain just a little bit. And I'd like you to put it in where there's just enough for it to get down to about knee level. These CLX are great because you don't have to hold them, you just put your hand in them. And I'd like you to step up and put your right leg on the ball of your foot, straight down. Good. That's really tall. Shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down, sitting tall. Put your elbows into your side. I want you to keep your elbows at your side. I want you to bend your elbows to 90 degrees and keep your elbows on the side so you're not going like this. We're locking in the upper torso. And put your hands flat to the ground. And I want you to keep on standing tall and hold that. And now we're going to work to strengthen that alignment while we're challenging your balance. I'd like you to lift your right leg so your thigh is parallel to the ground, not moving your hands. And bring it again back up to 90 degrees. You got a funny look on your face. And then slowly put it back down. Relax. Why are you laughing?
Because when I lifted my leg, I could tell that I was having a harder time with my shoulders.
Those muscles are what we're trying to strengthen with posture. We can then progress that. And that's the idea of all the strong posture protocols. To be able to work it functionally for the person, how far can you go? And when they break down, we went too far. Peel back to what they can do perfectly for their body. To make a test that's both functionally diagnostic as well as therapeutic, that'll make them progress so they can do the next notch. Try the same thing the other side. Yeah. Okay, once again, shoulders up, back and down, elbows into your side. There you go. Keep them to your side. Bend your elbows. Makes a big difference like that. Okay? And looking straight ahead. And once again, lift your leg with a band on it, standing really tall. Stand tall. Up to 90. And if you're stable like that, we can then bring the elbows up to 90 degrees and the hands up in the air and standing tall. Nice. And back down. And back down. And slowly, slowly, slowly back down. And you'll notice, because we're changing the mode of force on the body to balance, you're recruiting muscle fibers that are not the big muscles, but the small, tiny, intrinsic muscles that are the focus of stabilization. From a strong posture exercise point of view, we suggest people do balance exercise 3 times a day, alignment twice a day, motion once a day, to become aware of and strengthen your posture. And on a regular basis, at least twice to 3 times a year, take a posture picture with the Posture Zone app and check in and benchmark your posture, because when you do, that makes you aware of what your posture really looks like and how you're standing. And if you like these ideas, read Stand Tall, Live Longer, and again, check out the Posture Zone app. Thanks a lot.